Hey everyone.
Fuck. Okay.
Alright.
Jesus Christ.
Usually.
It's loud. Okay.
Actually, I wonder.
Okay. So, we're gonna be talking about the Just a Robot situation. And, yeah, this is going to be interesting. So, yeah, we're probably gonna actually review another person's video as well. But, okay, this is his response, right? I plan on being the first person to hopefully do a response. My friend, we're in the Discord call right now.
Anya.
Yeah, this guy, this goober, he's playing Minecraft. Alright, but yeah.
Like the absolute OG that I am.
Yeah, and then we're gonna watch his response video to the allegations.
It's been a while. In fact, it's been a couple of months. These last few months have been very chaotic, to say the least, and I know a lot of you have many questions. You're curious about my side of the story. Don't worry, I brought receipts. I know.
I'm confused. What does he mean by receipts? Like, if he brought receipts, like, what does he mean by receipts, you know? Like, this guy brought some stuff, I guess? I guess he brought evidence? I don't know.
Most people won't care for what I have to say. The tea has gone cold and they've moved on to talking about people like Mudahar and Nuxtaku. But at least you're here watching this unmonetized video of mine.
Well, yeah, I'm watching it so I can make a video on it, you know? Like, yeah.
So you don't have to even worry about giving me money by viewing this video. Or maybe you're just viewing this through someone else's live stream who's looking to farm a few more clicks off of me. I'm not gonna sugarcoat things.
Dude, there's literally people live streaming it and he's calling them out right now. That's wild. I'm making a video on it because I'm a cultured person.
I fucked up. I really dropped the ball on this situation. I can't even say that I was manipulated or enabled to get involved with the cine drama, because both my roommate and my girlfriend and even my neighbor told me that what I was doing was stupid and reckless. Even I knew that defending someone from the Art CC with allegations this serious would more than likely go bad for me.
Even people I've helped a lot, like Hopeless Peaches, didn't go well for me in the end. I was one of the people who helped Sculptor as well. Helping people feel good, but isn't good for you in the long run. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
I, along with everybody who was close to me, expected me to get some backlash, but not this much backlash. They're not even telling me they told me so because they didn't even expect it to get this bad. But before I get into what's going on and all the allegations against me, I would like to apologize to a few people. I would like to apologize to my girlfriend, my roommate, and my neighbor for not listening to them. You guys know me best.
Dude, this guy's fucking neighbor was warning him. That's, like, insane. Your girlfriend, your roommate, and your fucking neighbor. First of all, how the fuck does your neighbor know? Like, how does your neighbor know?
That's just what we don't question.
Like, second of all, why do people know about your channel and what you're doing? Like, really? Wow.
And you were looking out for my best interest. I should have listened to you guys, and now I'm facing the consequences for my actions. I would like to apologize to my editor Lorenzo for any backlash he might have faced from editing my video. Even you were worried about things going wrong after I released the video, and I'm sorry for making you edit it in the first place. I hope the extra money I gave you can make up for my mistake. I would like to apologize to Eno for how my video affected her. You were so young, and no one should go through that at your age.
Alright, okay.
This guy's apologizing to the victim, because that's necessary.
That's even bigger of a crafting recipe or thingy.
Lightning, will you stop playing fucking Minecraft? We're disgusting. Okay, well,
hell no.
We're discussing this disgusting person. Okay?
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about my Minecraft.
Okay, well, fuck.
With anyone who might have been made uncomfortable by things I've said in my video. And I'm also sorry to my fans for disappointing them. What I did was incredibly stupid, and I understand if you unsubscribed from me. I'm not upset with everybody who has made a video on me, because I can understand where a lot of them are coming from. Granted, there are a few people who have said some crazy things about me.
Like, I knew how this guy was. I warned you how he was. I told you what position you were in, and I was very conscious and scared on your behalf because of what position you're in. Jar could have raped you, and that's probably what he was trying to, like, that was probably his dream, his end goal.
Okay, I don't even want to know what the fuck I just heard. Well, okay. The Cinny situation.
I'm going over a lot more than just the Cinny stuff in this video, because just about every bad or questionable thing I have done is out there now. If you're only here for one specific allegation and you don't care to watch this entire video, don't worry, I will be providing timestamps for specific allegations. The biggest problem with my video draft about Cinny by far is how soft I went on her. I regret that even more now due to the fact that new information has been released about Cinny. I don't like being lied to, especially by people who wanted my help. But I fell for what she told me, being the gullible fool that I am. I didn't believe that Cinny is a pedo, and I still don't believe she's a pedo. I don't believe she had a desire to—
Okay, so he hasn't changed his mind that she's a pedophile, even though she sent rape comics to a teenager. Like, but he says that you can make the argument that she's a groomer. So he's saying that she can possibly be a groomer, but she's not a pedophile. So he's still as fucked up. Cause dude, this guy was defending a pedophile, and he still is. That's fucking insane. Like, you're telling me that you know this person fucking sent rape comics to a underaged minor, made sexual jokes to this minor, and you're telling me they're not a pedophile? Are you fucking stupid? Like,
Yeah.
like, this shit is stupid. But you can make the case that she's a groomer. A groomer and a pedophile are like the same thing. A groomer is just like a fucking lighter term than saying pedophile. Like, it's fucking retarded, dude.
get with the minor or exchange nudes with the minor.
Okay, I know they weren't trying to get with the minor or send nudes to the minor, but they sent fucking rape comics and made, like, they fucking made sexual comments. Stuff that you can't do with fucking minors. Like, that's just messed up. But they're not a pedophile. But they even made the fucking 14-year-old read the fucking rape comics in a call. And she's not a pedophile? Like, you're a fucking idiot. You know? Like, if you don't think about that. Stupid, you know? It's really fucking stupid. Right, Lightning?
I don't know.
What's your
I wasn't paying attention.
What's your take on? Okay. What's your take on this? I'll tell you what basically this guy's saying. So, he got in some shit because he was defending a pedophile. Because the person sent a rape comic to a 14-year-old while they themselves were, well, more than 18, from what I know. I think they were like at least past 19, so it would be considered pedophilia. And they sent rape comics to a 14-year-old. And they also made the 14-year-old read the rape comics in a voice call. And this guy's still saying they're not a pedophile, and that they might just be considered a groomer, maybe. Like, this guy's just saying a pedophile isn't a pedophile because they didn't try to have a relationship with the minor or send nudes to the minor. Like, yeah, like, that's just fucking stupid, you know? Like, dude.
I need empty full.
Okay, make sure you watch my stream so you can actually understand what the fuck's going on.
I never said what Cinny did was okay. I said it was wildly inappropriate.
Okay, so he never said what she did was okay, and then it was wildly inappropriate, but you're still defending the fucking pedophile, like...
And an optics nightmare. Usually I would expect that if someone was grooming, that the groomer would intend to get with them.
Okay, what the fuck? Yeah, like, they don't just intend to get with them, you fucking retard.
At least this was my thought process at the time, based off of all the other grooming cases I have seen. I didn't believe she did what she did out of malicious intent or to hurt anyone. I really believe that she was just incredibly socially retarded, along with the fact that I really wanted to believe that she wasn't as guilty as everyone was painting her out to be, along with the fact that she was encouraged to draw suggestive artwork when she was 14. That's why I took pity on her, because I thought what she
Took pity on her because she had to draw pornographic art when she was 13. Okay, she said that. Let me see this.
did was out of stupidity and not malice. I truly believed that I was onto something comparing this to the Pyro drama, because Pyro
Oh boy, I
did
can't
learn
really see how
Vyrie's
hard
age when they
the
turned
other
16,
one is
not when they
now.
were 15, and he said, and I quote here, shouldn't have continued the furry stuff with him, along with the fact that Pyro got a 15-year-old who he knew was 15 to draw a thicker, lewder, sexier version of his avatar. I thought to myself, well, if people are okay with Pyro doing this,
Mystical
then why aren't they okay
mechanism.
with Cinny's actions?
Oh boy.
I think we all know that if the Pyro drama started with Pyro immediately uploading a video
That's just a
saying,
whole nother
guys, I
thing.
admit to it, I groomed a minor, and I knew what I was
Point
doing was
where
wrong, that drama would have
point
gone
where
completely
most of the
differently.
creative
And I
ones
believe
like
that Cinny
and
was
because of
gaslit
that,
into doing
people
that
without
by her
viewers
roommate who goes
and held to the quest, so there will be no sense of
What the fuck are
we
you
have
reading? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It will be skipped to the
This guy's making
to figure-
speculations
Right.
so far. Let's see.
by
He's
its
in the J.
pronouns.
Alright,
When I saw Kumo come
Okie
into the same
dokie.
Dude, I'm trying to. Okay. Whatever. I'll leave it in the video. This is fucking bloopers. I'm not good at editing. This is my first commentary video with my friend. So, yeah.
conclusions about Cinny that I came to, along with witnessing him beating a few people in debates about it, I thought he might have been onto something, so I decided that I should help her as well. I now realize that not all the chat logs were released between Ivory and Pyro in the same way they were for Cinny. Also, I believe Cinny released the full logs herself, but I wasn't aware of that when I was working on my video. At least I don't think I was. On top of that, Cinny is a repeat offender to a very disturbing degree. It would be like Pyro getting accused of everything he did, with the Call Me Carson allegations on top of that, along with a bunch of other things. My main understanding of morality is that hypocrisy is the most objectable sin. I also understand that nothing can get you cancelled harder than a child grooming allegation that a lot of people believe. I saw how people flip-flopped on the Pyro drama, so I thought they were about to do the same with this situation. The first draft of my Cinny video was originally made to bash her. That being said, I still went softer on her than most people did, and I was planning to add more to my video draft as the drama went on. I really should have focused on being more professional and objective with the sensitive information around Cinny. Instead, I took her at her word, and I gave her way more charitability than she deserved. As you can hear at the end of the full call I had with Cinny, I said that I would be making a new draft in defense of Cinny before I talked to Jack. But, yeah, I'm gonna be changing my video a lot, and I'm also gonna have to reach out to Jack because, you know, for all I know, you're...
Uh-oh! Have fun with that, oh my god.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the video ready because...
Okay, so he's basically saying sorry that I defended a pedophile. But also not sorry? Like, what the fuck? I'm trying to understand this guy.
Because knowing Jack, they're probably gonna panic and try to control the narrative. Like, I thought I was being fair by doing that because I only talked to Cinny after I had a draft ready to upload on her, but now I can see that was an incredibly stupid move. I was planning for Saturday to be a day where I would @ Jack on Twitter, along with a day to look over a whole bunch of videos about Cinny to make sure that my information was correct. Unfortunately, the last draft that I was still in the middle of adding stuff to was leaked by Kumo, and I panicked uploaded what I had. As you can see from this screenshot, which is of my Cinny video, I uploaded it unlisted on October 10th, which was a Tuesday, and the actual Cinny video was planned to go live on Sunday, but then Kumo leaked this version of the video, so I foolishly decided to upload this version because the other one still wasn't finished. I don't do YouTube full-time, I have a job. I have Saturdays and Sundays off, that's why I was trying to do extra research on Saturday. He got it through Romantic Goblin, as I was in the middle of asking people to look over it, it to see if there was any mistakes I needed to correct. I asked people like Misanthropony, Akumu, not to be confused with Kumo, and others if they could look over my video. I was even debating on whether I should have Chud look it over because he knew about the Cine situation. My roommate was also on a business trip and coming home on Saturday. I was planning to look over both docs with him very carefully. I have the worst case of dyslexia in the world, so it's very hard for me to do that myself. Yeah, my dyslexia often leads me to focus more on what I can hear rather than what I can read. Now I want to make this clear. When I have people look over certain drafts of videos I've made, I'm not just going to blindly agree with whatever opinion they have. If they disagree with something in my video, I have a discussion with them about it. That being said, 9 out of 10 times it comes down to just me rewording a certain point. I can't even begin to tell you all the different opinions people gave me on how I should go about making my response to all the allegations. This is why I was considering having Chud look over the video because I considered him to be an objective person. Granted, I went back and forth on whether I wanted him to look over it privately or on a live stream. I was also encouraged to have Chud look over my video by people like Romantic Goblin and Cine.
You could correct me if I'm wrong, Kuma, but didn't you say the same thing on the Chud Logic stream, something she also watched but was happy with the conclusion of?
Yeah,
When you
no, I
called
said
in
the
for
exact same thing on a stream that you had no issues with.
I agreed to do this, even though I didn't know that much about Chud. I just knew he did a video on me a really long time ago, and out of any video I've ever seen on me, I thought it was the best one ever made. Ironically, he was
Congratulations,
covering my
starting
video
from
on
just
cancel
sticks and
culture.
stones who would have thought you would have ever reached this. This is the final and biggest stage yet. You will need some of the hardest to obtain items from the biggest mods in the bag. There will be close to no help here, so it will look quite taunting, but trust me, it's easier than it looks. We all believe in you. Good luck.
We won't know for sure.
That's
until it
actually
happens.
kind
Yeah,
of
that video aged like a fine
Wowz.
wine. I may
Wowzers.
not fully understand myself as a person, but I do understand that I say off-the-cuff stuff all the time, and that I'm autistic. Me getting cancelled was never a question of if it would happen, but when. I was never foolish enough to believe that I would be the only autistic man on the internet to never get cancelled.
Right.
If my roommate came home on
Crushing
time,
wheels.
he definitely would have told me, hey, this
Crushing
draft
wheels.
sucks, and you
Cane.
need to change a lot of things about it. This is why I didn't ask my
Crucio.
roommate to help me debate anyone. He loves debating, and he's really good at it, but he only had superficial context as to what was going on.
Ah, okay. So he didn't want to ask his roommate for clarification on the thing, on his draft video, because his roommate likes debating. So you're telling me you didn't want to have him look at it because he could probably prove you wrong, and like he didn't know much about it. Like, listen, if he's a good debater, like I've been in a lot of debates myself, I know how it works. Listen, a debate. When you have a debate,
Nuh-uh.
you have your evidence, you have your reasoning. It's like, I feel like if you had your roommate actually do it and stop being scared that he would like fucking make you redo the whole thing, then you probably wouldn't have gotten canceled. Like, you wouldn't have been fucked. You know? Like, seriously. It's fucking stupid. Like, and I feel like making a response video with receipts, saying with receipts, receipt, you know, fucking whatever. Saying that in the title. It's fucking, it's like, with receipts. You didn't have to put with receipts. You could have said that in the video. That's with receipts. Response with receipts. You didn't have to say with, like, you don't even have to make a response. The best thing to do in drama is say nothing. Unless it's like super big allegations, like what you brought up with Pyrocynical. He responded because people were calling him a fucking pedophile, and he was able to prove that wrong. But you're not being called a pedophile, you're just being called fucking stupid because you tried dating, like you just made sexual advances on a pedophile. Like, people are just calling you fucking weird. It's not like they're calling you a pedophile. They're just calling you weird for making advances on a pedophile. You know? It's just like, it's not like you don't need to say, you don't even need to respond. You could just say, okay, yeah, I did some weird shit. You don't need to, like, it's not like you're doing something crazy. That's why I'm, like, it's fucking stupid. I already know, like, people are live streaming this. I know that. The thing is, this guy is gonna get fucking destroyed. Like, I'm gonna be one of the first videos on it too. That's the interesting part. The thing is, I'll do actual more commentary on this after, like, we're done watching the video. But, like, the thing is if you're gonna respond like this, just saying fucking sorry, you didn't even do anything that bad. You were just a fucking pervert. And you should just accept that. You could change, like, it's just fucking defending a pedophile. That's stupid. Making advances on a pedophile. That's just fucking weird. You were just being stupid and weird. You could just say that, like, I'm not even trying, I'm just, like, it's fucking stupid. You could have avoided all of this shit if you weren't just fucking horny. Like, fuck, dude. Like, even just defending her, that's, like, I know that's gonna get you in, like, shit, but, like, you could at least defend yourself there. You didn't have to respond. You did not have to respond and then have receipts. It's not like people were calling you a pedophile. And, like, sure, maybe they made up shit about you. Like, having a weird, like, a kink or some shit. From what I'm seeing. But, like, dude. It's, like, that's not even that big of a deal. Now, let's see. Cindy situation. The simping allegations. The Jaden Animations drawing. So he's apologizing for a lot of shit. Do I have... Okay, that's something. Okay, that's the hint you... Kumo. Ending thoughts. Okay, that's... Okay. I'm confused.
So it wouldn't have been right for me to ask him for help. Me asking him to jump into a random stream and help me debate a topic he didn't know that much about would have more than likely made things worse for me. On top of that, with a little bit of the situation I did explain to him, he told me it was a bad idea to get involved. Yes, I absolutely regret not listening to him, and I'm so sorry for it. Some people said I should have flagged or copyright strike down Kumo's video, but I'm gonna be honest here. Once a video is out there, it's kind of out there. And I've seen what happens to other YouTubers when they try to strike down a video. Long story short, it doesn't end well for them. Kumo uploading my video ruined a lot of things for me. It kept me from reaching out to Jack and doing further research on the topic. Even if I didn't upload my unfinished draft, I still would have received a ton of backlash. Just not as much backlash as I'm receiving now. Because of my lack of research on the situation, I did not understand how bad Cindy really was, until I had a call with Himpleton. Yes, I understand he's getting cancelled right now, which made my drama blow up even more, but he still explained the situation to me and helped me understand where I went wrong.
Okay, so you called him after you uploaded the unfinished draft. Not before, not the week before.
After you. Draft for you.
Insane.
Whatever.
Lennon, you should watch the stream so you can see what the fuck I'm talking about, because this is fucking insane.
Why is the video in so low quality?
I don't know, it's not low quality. He just has, like, it is his background.
So for that, I have to thank him. Apparently, Cindy told Enno that it wasn't a big deal that she had a rape fetish at 11, and she also got Enno...
Why are you bringing this up? I did not want to fucking...
Exactly.
Let me
Bringing up personal details about her.
Cindy's situation. This is the pedophile, Cindy, right? The simping allegations, basically simping for the pedophile. Jaden Animations drawing, this apparently. What the fuck, dude? I'm scared of that. VidCon 23, Handshake from Hell, Doo-doo-doo, Kumo, Ending Thoughts. I saw Tricky Tom in there. There, right there, Tricky Tom, right in that corner. Interesting.
400 mods? Alright.
Who was 14 at the time to read out the rape comic.
Yeah,
And that
it's
makes the whole
fucking
situation
pedophilia,
way
you
more
dumbass.
disturbing than I originally was led to believe. When I was 14, I did an unpaid internship for a ranger station, and one time this guy came by and we were cleaning up the canyon together, and he showed me a whole bunch of porno magazines he found while cleaning up. He was an adult, I was 14, but I didn't feel disturbed by the situation. However, he did not get me to read out the porno magazines or anything like that. When Himpleton explained this to me, that was the moment everything hit me. Oh my god, I can't believe what I have done, and I'm so sorry for it. I should have done better research. Now granted, I am not happy with Himpleton leaking our call without
Also, why are you bringing up that story? I think that he's
He's
bringing
trying
up
to
story.
divert the quote listener to
He's-
something else.
Yeah, I think he's trying to just make it people pity him. Honestly, he's trying to throw
Guilt
him some
tripping.
pity. Like, seriously, what the fuck? This is just a this so far. This is a fucking ass response. Sipping allegation. That's where it's gonna get good.
asking me for permission first, and I'm also not happy with him saying he was pulling an op on me. However, he still did help me out a lot, so I have to thank him for that. Just to give you an example of the extra research I could have done on Cine, this doc was released on the same day Kumo uploaded my video onto his channel. Unlike the other two docs, it's short and straight to the point. If I saw this, I would have held off on uploading my video to do extra research, but because of what Kumo did, I panicked and uploaded what I had. When I uploaded the Cine video to my channel, all I could think about was how unprepared I was for this situation. I came across as very arrogant in that video due to past success of going against the mainstream commentary community opinion and coming out on top. Granted, often when I upload a video on YouTube, I get anxiety. I think to myself, oh no, this is the video that's going to get me cancelled. Hopefully it will go over well. That's why I try to hype myself up, because often when you come across as confident in a video, it makes people more willing to hear you out. Granted, it's a double-edged sword because it can make you come across as an arrogant douchebag as well. As for the way I interviewed Cine, I have no excuses for myself. I was completely unprofessional with how I handled that interview. The interview was very cringe and my questions were leading. I was thinking about redoing it, but I thought that would be dishonest. Also, I leaked out the full version of the interview, not Cine. Lyle Convoy asked me for it, and I sent it to him after thinking things over for a few days. I could have said I didn't have it anymore, but I wanted to be honest. At the end of the day, I shouldn't have even entertained the idea of making that video in defense of Cine. It was reckless, it was stupid, and I deserve to be dunked on for it. The only part of the video that aged well is what I said about Jack. From the very beginning, I knew there was something that wasn't adding up about this drama, and it was Jack. They're getting bashed for stuff hard right now, but I know for a fact they're not going to leave the internet. They're way too addicted to it. My entire Cine video wasn't terrible, but enough takes were so bad that I shouldn't have uploaded it. You might think that this video is over now. After all, my Cine video is the main problem people have, right? Well, surprisingly, no. In fact, I would actually go as far as to say that it's only 1/10 of the reason as to why I'm getting cancelled right now. Because Cine thought it would be a good idea to leak our DMs, even though I was sticking my neck out to help her.
Uh-huh.
Now, I've been called a simp for defending someone before. I've been called a simp for Peaches, Antunes, Mari, and many others. But because the DMs between me and Cine were leaked, the simping allegations actually have some evidence for once. However, the allegations of me simping for Cine are false. I can understand why someone would believe I was simping, especially if they didn't know me as a person. I'm gonna be real here. Me saying wanna see my cock, followed up by a picture of a chicken, or me commenting nice pussy when someone shows me their cat, are common jokes I've made multiple times with multiple different people. I can't believe I used the same cock joke on the same person twice. The only compliment I gave her was calling her Mamacita. Here's the audio clip.
Alright, Mamacita, I'll hit you up when I get home.
As you
Okay. I'm gonna talk about this. Lenny's here. That's fucked. Listen, that's just a fucking stupid joke. That's also another stupid joke. The chickens and the cats. It's fucking stupid. Second of all, who the fuck makes those jokes? I know you have you know, all those things, but like seriously, I know a friend that's also got autism stuff, and he doesn't make that kind of jokes. In fact, he's pretty smart. I know there's a lot of the spectrum thing, and I'm not qualified to talk about this, but seriously, making those kind of jokes are not funny, and it's fucking stupid. Especially to somebody you're supposed to be seriously having, like, a conversation with, as in for a video. It's just, you don't, that's the kind of maybe, like, thing you would say to friends. So, yeah, you are sipping for a pedophile. It's fucking stupid.
As you can clearly see, I was making a race joke, not actually trying to hit on her. When I do hit on women, I don't put on a voice like that. I can't believe people thought this was my attempt to sound sexy.
Hold up, wait. If you're also doing a race joke, why are you making a race joke of all things? That's fucked. You don't do race jokes. What? Like, what the fuck? That's worse.
I do race jokes.
I like it. I'm learning. This is the good part of the video. This is the good part of the video, by the way.
Alright.
So, yeah.
Watching that.
Alright, this guy is basically sipping for. I'll actually rewind it for you.
Any are false. I can understand why someone would believe I was simping.
Okay, I got a
especially
follower
if they didn't know
today.
me as a
Her name
person.
is
I'm
Luna.
gonna be real.
Look at
Luna, my
this.
cat.
This is what's fucked. Okay, look. Look.
So you get a
Okay,
message.
listen.
Here, me saying
Look, okay. Look, okay.
Want me to call you back? Understood. Getting ready for bed. I need to get up early. I understand. I'm just here to help Mike.
You send this kind of stuff when you're horny, or this isn't a funny joke. Maybe when you're having friends, like in between friends. But send
Not
this,
into that pussy shit. You want to see my dog? Just a picture of a chicken.
Like, the thing is, he did this to a pedophile. Like, I mean, I understand maybe doing this with close friends, but doing this with a pedophile that you're supposed to be seriously interviewing is fucking stupid. I don't care if you have autism, dyslexia. You could literally be fucking mentally retarded with the mindset of an 11-year-old child.
Like me!
If you're trying to do an interview for a video, you can't make fucking jokes. Even if you're defending that person. Like, why are you trying to be friends with somebody that's a groomer that sent rape comics to a fucking 14-year-old? Like, what the fuck?
want to see my cock, followed up by a picture of a chicken, or me commenting nice pussy when
Okay. You're like, saying nice pussy when it's a cat. Okay, well, I get
someone
that's-
shows me their cat are common jokes I've made multiple times with multiple different people. I can't believe I used the same cock joke on the same person twice. The only compliment I gave her was calling her Mamacita. Here's the audio clip.
Alright, Mamacita. I'll hit you up when I get home.
As you can clearly see, I was making a race joke, not
As you can clearly.
As you can clearly
No, I
see-
can't see clearly.
Okay, if you're saying you're making a race joke, that means, like, a race joke? Excuse me. So you're saying you made a race joke is just a way of
Mamacita's
saying...
crazy.
Wait, he just said he's making a race joke. So a racist joke? Well, because race joke is basically like saying racist joke, you know? Like, so...
Like, I would say the N-word, but we're on stream.
Well, I'm recording. This isn't a straight... Okay, Lainey... Okay. Fuck.
But I won't say it for monetizations.
Yeah, because Lightning, he does that in his own personal time. Okay, because that's him. People are...
Hi, kitty. What you doing? What you doing, you silly cat?
But you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Making a race joke. That's all, like, what the fuck are you doing?
I do it for the shits and giggles, not seriousness.
This guy is basically saying that he made a race joke instead of actually hitting on them. I don't know which is worse, because technically a race joke can be seen as racist, so now people are gonna think he's a racist. So, like, what the fuck, dude? You're, like, making this worse for yourself. You're just, like, what the fuck? Is this autoplays on? No.
actually trying to hit on her. When I do hit on women, I don't put on a voice like that. I can't believe people thought this was my attempt to sound sexy. I talk to both men and women like this, it's just how I joke around. For example, here are a few audio clips I've sent to Akumu, not to be confused with Kumo.
Me and you, man, we're gonna make some magic together. Akumu, trust me, our team up on YouTube is gonna result in Yaoi being drawn of us. It's gonna be great. Yes, Yaoi, boys and lover.
Let's be real here. If I said this to Cinny or any woman, I would never hear the end of it. I'm gonna be
What
honest
the
here.
fuck
I
was
think telling
that?
someone we're gonna make some magic
Boing,
together
boing,
and
boing,
have
boing,
people will
boing,
draw
boing.
ship art.
Kitty kitty.
From 2 years ago that made you come in 10
I'm lagging.
Dude, why the fuck are you sending porn jokes to people? What the fuck?
Pawns.
Oh my god.
Of us, it's a lot more
You're an
sexual than
E-stick.
saying wanna see my cock and sending an image of a chicken. I also have ship art of me and another YouTuber. It's Manga Common, who is
Funny how the only time I make ship art of me and another YouTuber, it was Manga Kami.
That's not even it. So he made his character, the one he basically made. What the fuck? So he made ship art. Did they consent? Show me the rest of your DMs, you fucker.
a guy. It's Rule 63 versions of our avatars kissing in underwear.
Now, the whole world pretty much knows what.
Okay, but why? Why are you bringing that up? Why the fuck are you bringing this up? I don't wanna... Like, I seriously don't wanna fucking know about that.
I jerk off to.
I have no desire nor romantic interest in getting together with Manga Common. If I had art like this commissioned of me and Cinny, oh my god, I would never be able to get out of this. I also said this to her in our interview, which was the first time I ever had a call with her. Like, here's the thing, I'm way more sexist than I'm racist.
Hold up, I'm slowing this shit down. Why are you fucking putting it so high? Jesus.
More. He said more sexist than racist.
Yeah, okay.
Don't worry. I got you.
Okay, what the fuck? I can't hear. Okay. I'm going back to
Betting to it.
What do you know? You're a woman. I'm gonna be honest here, being sexist towards women, even if it's
Graphic illustration of Shinny Bear 03's OC torn in half with her organs exposed, and it was only covered up by a spoiler tag, not an NSFW lock or a rule lock channel.
So this is even more fucked up. Like, you're even
The
saying
fuck?
this. Okay. Also, why are you admitting being sexist? That's just fucking stupid. Like, what? Why the fuck are you even saying this? There's not a point. You're making this shit worse for yourself.
done in a joking way is not a good way to get them to fall for you. As more and more DMs between me and other women got leaked, people started believing that I didn't simp for Cinny, but I was simping for every woman I've ever talked to. I heard
Honestly, you probably are. Like,
Kinda like you, Smokey.
well, fuck you.
I'm
That's
joking.
because I'm like, you know why. I don't even know. This guy has a
Mhm.
girlfriend. Like, what the fuck? Wait, that's even worse. So, wait, hold on a minute. If he's talking to this pedophile with making those weird-ass jokes while he has a girlfriend, like, what the fuck, dude? Are you trying to commit adultery or some shit?
What the
I heard
fuck
some
knows?
people saying, oh, maybe he just talks to every woman like this. The truth is, I talk to every person like this, both men and women. It's just how I joke around. Here's some friendly advice. Telling a woman, want to see my cock and sending a picture of a chicken is not a good way to pick up chicks. If I truly believed it was a good way to pick up chicks, then I would have pursued every woman I sent this to romantically. But aside from one, I don't think I've pursued any of these women. Yeah.
What do you mean besides by one? What do you mean by that?
I did send this to my girlfriend as a joke, but we talked for several months before
What?
we actually got together. I didn't send it to her as a pickup line, I legitimately just thought it was funny. One of my thumbnail artists even sent out this voice clip.
What a cute little pussy.
I think it's pretty clear from my tone of voice that I'm making a joke. I'm not actually drunk. But here's the context as to why I sent that voice clip. Cat the cat spelled with a K instead of a C. Next time you leak something out, make sure to edit your reaction. Saying Lamau implies you thought it was funny, not creepy. Some people have accused me of sending the chicken image to get out of sending my dick when someone says no to me. Then why is it that out of all the examples I have found, is there no one saying no to me? Pretty much every single questionable DM of mine has been leaked, so there should be at least
Photoshop
one image
question
of my
mark?
joystick. I'm not going to send a picture of my dick over the internet. Plus, I wouldn't want any of you males to feel inadequate. I'm also not going to...
Wait, pause it.
Oh my god, okay, this guy's
He
basically just
purposely
trying to say
blurred
his
it
dick's
so
big.
you can't read it.
lie.
Was probably in his other video. Also, this guy basically just said that his dick's
It's
big.
also on Discord too.
Yeah, also, this guy basically just said that his dick's big. Wow. You're, like, wow. Seriously, like, fucking seriously. Try to make a serious response.
That's how you know that their
Oh,
dick
yeah,
is really
my dick's... Plus, I don't want to make any of your other males feel inadequate. You're not funny. You're just a fucking retard. Like, dude, you're just a fucking retard. Like, what the fuck, dude? Making a response with these serious... Okay, don't mind this. I like Weird Al. Okay?
I don't even know who that is.
It's just a music guy.
Yeah.
Like...
I'll be right back. I'm gonna check on my food.
Wow. This is just something else. Wow, like... Seriously. What the fuck? Like, you're seriously making this kind of response, but you're also making these kind of jokes in your response. Of serious allegations. That's like if Pyrocynical made a joke about how his dick was large during his allegations. Like, that's fucking stupid. Like, if Pyrocynical's like, oh, well, I didn't send my dick's pics to a minor, because I didn't want it, and that's why it wasn't leaked, because I didn't want it, because I knew it would eventually get leaked, but I didn't want to make any of you other guys feel inadequate about yourselves. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, if Pyrocynical or any other person said that, because like, if they had false grooming allegations, or they had just grooming allegations, they never said their dick, right? Yeah, whatever, like Pyrocynical, I'll use him as an example again. It's like, if he said, oh, I didn't send my dick to this minor because I didn't want to make them feel inadequate. It's like, it's fucked. Or anything else, like saying, oh, I knew it would get leaked, so I didn't send my dick to a minor because I didn't want to make anybody who saw it feel inadequate. You're just trying to say that you have a big dick. That's just fucking stupid. And, like, the guys that say they have big dicks like that are just fucking lying. They're lying their asses off. And honestly, if you're trying to make a response video, don't make this kind of fucking joke. Like, this is seriously fucked. Like,
With me and not the
oh,
other.
shit.
But of course, the big one is me falling asleep on call. Send a picture of my dick over the internet. Plus, I wouldn't want any of you males to feel inadequate.
Okay. There we go. I had to actually find that. This shit's internet. Like, what the fuck? I'm just wait, okay, okay.
I'm also not gonna lie, people trying to hunt down an actual picture of my cock is a little bit creepy. But of course, the big one is me falling asleep on calls with her. I'm gonna be honest, out of everything, this was the main thing that I didn't want to get leaked out. I have incredibly bad sleep insomnia. I have blackout curtains, and I often use different methods to help me sleep, such as melatonin, NyQuil, and more. I even have earplugs and use a fan as background sound. Talking to someone as I fall asleep, waiting for the pills to kick in, is one of the easiest ways to help me fall asleep. I could only call Cindy near the end of the day, when she and I were both off of work. It's not like I fell asleep while the call was still going or anything like that. Professor Dreadlock has talked to me as I fell asleep numerous times. Unfortunately, he was on a business
Wait, Smokey,
trip.
pause the
Last time-
video.
Okay.
Now go back to the Discord messages.
I'm recording right now. Here, I can check on my phone.
No, I'm talking about
Oh.
on the video, dumbass.
Oh, yeah, he was just talking. Okay, wait. I'm so weird.
Friendly advice, telling a woman want to see my cock and sending a
That's
picture
way
of a
back.
chicken is not a good way to pick up chicks.
No.
If I
No.
truly believed it was a
It was
good
the
way
most
to pick up
recent
chicks,
one.
then I would have pursued every woman I sent this. Yeah, I did send this. One of my thumbnail art.
Little pussy.
Here's the next time implies you thought it was
This one?
funny.
No. There's a different one that was uploaded. Not that one.
This one?
It's too blurry. No.
Here, wait. Actually, I'm gonna go.
Trying to hunt down an actual picture of my cock is a little bit creepy. But
Here, okay.
the internet should be at least one no to me. Pretty much every single questionable of all the examples I have found, is there no one saying no to me. Pretty much every single questionable DM of mine has been leaked, so there should be at least one image of my joystick. I'm not going to send a picture of my dick over the internet. Plus, I wouldn't want any of you males to feel inadequate. I'm also not going to lie, people trying to hunt down an actual picture of my cock is a little bit creepy. But of course, the big one is me falling asleep on calls with her. I'm going to be honest, out of everything,
Yeah, I don't know which Discord messages you're talking. Like these ones?
No. There was ones that I saw when I came back. Just let the video continue playing.
this was the main thing that I didn't want to get leaked out. I have incredibly bad sleep insomnia. I have blackout curtains, and I often use different methods to help me sleep, such as melatonin, NyQuil, and more. I even have earplugs and use a fan as background sound. Talking to someone as I fall asleep, waiting for the pills to kick in, is one of the easiest ways to help me fall asleep. I could only call Cindy near the end of the day, when she and I were both off of work. It's not like I fell asleep while the
This one?
Yeah, that one. Let's find out. I just need someone to chat with as I drift off to
So
sleep.
apparently this guy has
You
trouble
you
falling
can't
asleep.
just say no. I'll just take it that as a no. We weren't going to chat about anything important. I just like talking with anyone I pass out.
One
Good
block
night.
message.
One block message.
Sorry,
I'm sorry, I was playing with my K. Lol.
cat.
2 block messages. I got her a thing and she was messing with it. I can call. The call that lasted for 28 minutes.
Okay, what's with the block
Who passes out in
messages?
28 minutes?
Yeah, like, what the fuck?
the call was still going or anything like that. Professor Dreadlock has talked to me as I fell asleep numerous times. Unfortunately, he was on a business trip. Last time he went on a trip, I did this with someone else, and
I think I do. Sorry, I'm recording a car now. I have to give it after. Cool, I'm going to bed now. Good night, Pajama Boy. So, I'm so ill. I'm so mad I can't go to work. Could we call it as a false?
that person did not come to the conclusion that it was a romantic or a sexual thing.
Is it
Because of my
time?
autism, I'm
I can't sleep. No. Question mark. No, what? Oh no. I can call now if you want. 1 sec. I'm in the bathroom. Oh my god, my internet.
very blunt with the request I make. Falling asleep on call with someone was literally done to help me sleep. I was taking Adderall to finish up.
Also, nice profile picture. Right now, don't we have
Right
the
now,
same time
don't we
zone?
have the same time
I
zone?
couldn't
Like
sleep. I
5
took
a.m.?
Adderall
I couldn't
to
sleep. I
keep me
took a drug.
from sleeping. Jesus fucking Christ. So this guy's doing Adderall?
Ew.
What the
Do something
fuck?
better at least.
The Cine video, so that is one of the reasons why I had such a hard time passing out. I used to do what many people have referred to as sleepy time calls on Skype all the time. The only problem is Skype deletes your messages
My roommate moved in with me around 4 years ago, so there's no more need for me to use Skype.
after 3 years, so I don't have the proof for that. Luckily, one of my old friends has agreed to give his testimony. Hey man, so we've been friends for like several years, right?
Yeah, so since like we were like 6 or 7.
Yeah, that sounds about right. And we moved in together. How many years or months would you say we lived together?
That would have been like 2016-ish, like maybe about like half a year or so.
And you told me that I was borderline asexual a handful of times, right?
You might have had a thing for Gonzalo.
Our 470-pound roommate?
He was that heavy?
Yeah, but you did say I was borderline asexual a handful of times, right?
I guess so, yeah.
What do you think about the way I talk to both men and women?
I mean, you just don't have a filter in general. That's sort of like, you just talk to people sort of like wild stuff.
Well, that might be bad if he ever gets in contact with minors. You know,
Or just not
I'd say
talk
keep
to
this man
minors.
away from a preschool. If he doesn't have a filter.
Or any in his area.
I feel like he should just not go outside.
Yeah, I got warnings from both you and many other people that this would bite me in the ass one day, but I never thought it would be this bad.
Yeah, this is like the hardest you've ever been canceled.
Dude,
Yeah.
That guy sounds like he's being held at gunpoint. What the fuck? Like... Yo, help your roommate, bro. He sounds like he's being held at fucking gunpoint.
Like, there's like a recording of him talking, and then he just in that room with bro, just at gunpoint, like, answer the question, boy.
You better read that script.
But the biggest issue people seem to have with me is not the inappropriate way I talk, but the way I fell asleep on calls with her, and that's why I had to come to you. Out of anyone, I think you know about my sleep patterns better than anyone else.
Yeah, like he'll pace back and forth sometimes, just thinking these times, like now and then.
Was there ever a time I talked to you as I fell asleep?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah, it would help me fall asleep too now and then. It's just, it's good and relaxing, you know, like ASMR. Just hearing a person's voice is it's a good thing, you know?
Yeah, did you ever think it was a romantic or sexual thing when I talked to you or any of our roommates as I fell asleep?
I mean, no, I mean, that would be kind of weird if it was.
Yeah, I get that, especially when you consider the fact that we were all guys and I'm not gay.
I mean, maybe 1 or 2 times with, like, Gonzo, but...
Shut the fuck up.
I almost did this as well with another person involved in this situation, and that is Romantic Goblin. I will admit...
Hold up. I don't think the other stuff need fixing. Specify. Paint it a little bad so people watch the video. You have for a VC, and let me finish up the video quick, okay? I'm not gonna be on for much longer. Yeah, sure, I got help with help with family and stuff. Just forgot about it. I'm gonna pass out now. You can tell us around the same time I'm gonna pass out.
Admit this is a weird and abnormal thing I do, but I don't do it in a romantic or sexual way. Even Cindy herself admitted she thought it was just me being autistic.
You know, like, how could he get caught in a cheating scandal or dumped by his girlfriend if nobody will believe it ever happened? And now you're acting uncertain that that was the case.
I didn't think it was at the time. At the time, I thought he was just being, like, weird. I didn't think it was, like, an actual pass. Like, I was assuming that he was, like...
You're smarter than you're letting on.
Because I just thought it was strange to say, because it's just not something you say.
Because you thought it was a flirt.
Not really, it's just...
Well, then why would it be strange?
I mean... I don't know, it's just not, like, a thing I hear people say very often.
So what else could it have been?
Just him being autistic? I don't fucking know.
Did you actually stay on the phone with him while he went to sleep?
I thought I was being a friend. I thought he was trying to be a friend of me.
Granted, she later changed her stance to the popular opinion, saying things like how she felt so violated by me. But I have to ask, where am I simping or cheating? I don't see this as simp behavior. I'm not constantly giving her compliments and money. At first people said this was cheating, then they later walked it back to emotional cheating. Where's the emotion in saying I want to see my cock followed up by a picture of a chicken? If there was some more evidence, like me constantly giving her compliments or confiding in her emotionally, then I think this would would be an open and shut case, but the thing is, no one has any evidence like that. Kumo knew what was going on. Why didn't he ask Cindy to ask me how I truly felt about her, or something along those lines? That would have been undeniable proof, and I would have no way of getting out of it. Yes, I do find Cindy's avatar attractive, but 90...
First of all, nuh-uh.
What the fuck, dude? You have a girlfriend.
That is not how most autisms work.
Why don't you find your girlfriend attractive, you fucking dumbass? Like, you have a girlfriend.
Exactly.
Why not just look at her? You don't need to stare at somebody's fucking drawing. Like, there's Rule 34, but like, what the fuck, dude? You're supposed to be interviewing this person, not trying to jack off. Like, what the fuck?
99% of the time,
And also, yes, they said he, quote, had a filter, but,
no filter, and no filter.
Yeah, no filter, but that doesn't give you the right to joke about, like, you want to see my cock, it uploads a PNG of it sticking.
Like, you know those people
No.
that, like, are genuinely fucking, like, they have fucking trauma because, like, people did that to, like...
PTSD.
Like, people have trauma from, like, getting fucking groomed by people and fucking sexually assaulted. Like, that's not normal, dude. Like, you don't just go fucking around saying, like, that they want to see my dick. And then sending a cock, and then sending a chicken, or a rooster, whatever the fuck, dude. You don't just do that. That's stupid. Like, I know
It would like be, it would like me going into a room full of black people and saying the N-word to them.
That's like, what the fuck? Like, if you did that in somebody that got SA'd, it's not funny. It's just, like, honestly, it's like an insensitive joke. Like, dude. That's fucked. That's really fucked.
Because, like, I've been apparently, and I quote, apparently I SA'd someone. So I don't find this shit funny at all.
Yeah, it's not funny, especially to somebody like me who...
Because I've been accused of that bullshit.
You know, I will admit I've dealt with people like that. Like, I sent pictures to Lennon. Like, it's not funny to me as somebody that's literally asked me that before and then sent me the real thing. It's not funny.
This should happen at school.
So, no.
For me, it
Lost the
happened on
type,
Discord.
right? Group because
For
of
me, it
that.
happened on Discord.
I got
It's not-
depression.
like, dude,
And so then I started playing Minecraft.
I don't find this kind of joke funny. If anything, I find it, honestly, I just find it insensitive to people who went through those kind of things. And, like...
I think my lag is killing me, apparently.
I just really find that kind of joke insensitive. And, honestly, it's stupid. It's really fucking stupid. And it's just messed up. Like, dude, you, like, seriously, if like, tell me this, if somebody got groomed as a child, and they were sent dicks, and they were fucking traumatized, like, if somebody said, hey, I want to see my cock, and then sent them their cock, right, like, and they were fucking traumatized because shit happened to them, right, and then you ended up being friends with this person years later, they still have trauma, they have, like, fucking PTSD, and you say that to them, you know what they're gonna think? Oh my god, it's happening again. This is happening again. Oh my fucking god. It's not funny, dude. Like, you're just honestly, you're being a dick yourself. That's fucking insensitive to a lot of people. It's not funny. And also that kind of nice pussy fucking comment, that happens to people too. Because people get groomed and they get fucking solicited, and then people will say that to them. It's fucking weird, because there's people that do weird shit to kids. It's like Cindy, it goes back to her. Like, you're saying weird
Like
shit.
a great example of someone who is a PDF, Dr. Disrespect.
Yeah, like, you can use a lot of shit. Like, there's so many people that did that kind of stuff and got exposed for it. It's fucked. Like, you're not doing anything. It's not funny to make that kind of joke, what is what I'm trying to say.
avatars look a lot more attractive than they do in real life. Even my robot avatar looks more attractive than me. I didn't know what Cindy looked like in real life at the time. I'm not going to hit on a woman that I haven't even seen before. Hopeless Peaches had an incredibly attractive avatar.
Oh, okay. Hold up. But you're still gonna say, wanna see my cock. Okay.
But in real life, she looked like an Albinoric from Elden Ring. Not the hot ones that ride on wolves, the ones that look like frogs. I never asked for a picture of what Cindy looked like in real life, and I never did a video call with her. I don't want people to believe that I was simping or cheating, but even if I can't convince any of you, there's at least one person who believes that I wasn't simping or cheating, and that's my girlfriend. And honestly, I think I should care more about her opinion than the opinions of random people on the internet. Don't get me wrong, with everybody yelling at me and all the videos made on me, I started questioning my reality, asking myself if I really did cheat on my girlfriend. I was starting to buy into the negative hype surrounding me. I started believing that I cheated on my girlfriend, but after looking over things more clearly and talking with my girlfriend, I realized I didn't cheat on her, and I would never cheat on her. She's the most wonderful person I've ever been with. It's very odd that the main narrative around...
Okay, well, where's her testimony? You have the testimony for your roommate, but you don't have it for her? Probably know you could be fucking lying.
Or she doesn't want to be in the video because insecurities.
Yeah,
Let's
see that. We might see that she might have it in a bit.
Cindy was that she was a groomer, but
Maybe.
not a pedo. But now all of a sudden, people are saying I rizzed up a pedo, or that I cheated on my girlfriend with a pedo. Seriously, who do you guys think I am, Monkey Jones? I didn't have any sexy role plays with
kinda.
Cindy, or any role plays for that matter. I never requested her to draw me any lewd art.
Did you guys goon together at all?
No, what the fuck?
He didn't make it like in your phone calls with him. You guys didn't do anything freaky.
No, he mostly just talked about fucking like Star Wars and shit.
Not gonna lie, this sounds like something I would do. Talking to a 10 out of 10 Latina about Ninjago lore is not a good way. It's not a good way to get them to sleep with you. Never heard somebody talking about Star Wars. What the fuck? Okay, so you're saying something I would do, but it's also not a good way to get somebody to sleep with you. 10 out of 10 Latina. Like, what the fuck? Why? You don't need to put this in there. You could just say an attractive woman. I don't want to. Like. My fucking god, this guy's so fucking weird. Like. Okay.
Who isn't weird nowadays?
Okay. Not gonna lie, that sounds like something I would do. Yeah, because it's what you fucking did. You did. If they're talking about it, you probably did do that. They might just be being nice. For all you fucking know, you could be doing that weird shit. Like, for all we know, he could have been touching himself to her fucking voice. Like, he's so far he's fucking weird. So, like, also saying, talking to a 10 out of 10 Latina about Ninjago lore is not a good why to get them to sleep with you. First of all, you have a fucking spelling mistake. I know you're dyslexic, but, like, okay. If you can do all this...
And a good way to get them to sleep with you.
I feel like...
Honestly, how do you mess up the H with the A? They're not that...
Yeah, they're not even
they are taller.
Like, I know you have dyslexia, but Google autocorrects stuff. Like, even, like, once you get the rest of the sentence in, it's gonna autocorrect that. It's gonna say, hey, no, it's not way, it's not why, it's way. Anyways. But, like, okay. It's not a good way to get them to sleep with you. I would never hit on someone by talking about Star Wars. It sounds like you would. It really sounds like you would. Especially if you're bringing up Ninjago lore. Like, God.
And I mostly just talked about my...
Sounds like something I would do.
My cat, like...
Now, I did admit that I wanted Cindy as an ally, but I didn't elaborate on what I meant by that. I've been working with Akumu, not to be confused with Kumo, who was slandered by the ArtCC. I was also slandered by the ArtCC, and I thought Cindy was as well. I worked with
Also, ArtCC just stands for Art Commentary Community.
Peaches, who was slandered by the ArchCC, and we did a lot of good together. But Peaches only went after people who talked about them. I knew I couldn't stop people from getting slandered by the ArchCC by myself. I needed help. But stopping commentators from slandering people, even if it's a niche group of commentators, is an absolute pipe dream, and I'm giving up on it. I didn't help people like Hopeless Peaches, Antunes, Mari, or Princess Elizabeth 013 with the expectations that they would return my kindness one day. Granted, I always hoped that they would join me and help me help out other people who were slandered, but it almost never happened. Putting my channel and reputation at risk to help another YouTuber rarely gets me views or any form of benefit. Often it means I will have to deal with their haters from now on, or they'll come after me for not helping them out enough. I'm not the best judge of character, and I think it's time I stop trying to be a little internet hero. I now understand more than ever before why other people don't do this. I want to make this clear, whenever I defend anyone, I'm not saying they're a perfect little angel who didn't do anything wrong. Not every allegation about Cinny was true, but enough of them were. But I know you guys aren't just here for this stuff about Cinny. You're also here regarding the allegations involving the image of Jade Animations lifting up her shirt. First of all, yeah, I always had a thing for Jade Animations' avatar. I've never kept that fact hidden.
Was I trying to get attention or just to draw porn?
I even asked her out on a date at the end of my first Daft Peanut video.
I thought you said you had a girlfriend. What the fuck?
Exactly.
Like, when did you have your girlfriend? What the fuck? Huh? Huh?
And then she immediately uploaded a video saying that she was asexual. Jesus, I've never been rejected that hard. But of course, the more important part about all of this is...
Okay. Okay, what the fuck?
That's kind of funny.
Okay. That actually...
Try to ask Jada Animations out on date. Next second later, not being straight.
Okay, what the fuck? That caught me off guard. Okay, that actually caught me the fuck off guard.
The page of the person who...
Okay, that'd be something you do, not gonna lie.
Okay, well, fuck you. Okay, well, what the fuck? I have to go this with it, but have fun, Jar.
This picture for me. A document was made roughly a week after.
Okay, trigger warning and non-constitutional words and imagery. I was scared to come out when this one jar was well seen in culture community, and if it was my explicit, I would be terrified being harassed or injured into the ways with a jar, but everything was just around the I can finally speak out. It was right, he's coming here and he's well known for public relations with his TV, and he mainly uses ways to express his opinions, or just
after I got involved in the Cinny drama. Basically, a person who I will be referring to as K was in one of my Discord servers.
Alright, wait. Discord question, really on rules on Discord because some server just presently gets in robo chats now. Okay, cool thing. Say your question real quick. I was going to tell you something for a long time now. Sure, I know the players. What is it? It's just a short patch that I made for you and it's just
according to their document, they were in a VC with me, and I made a request for my avatar to be S-ing Jaded Animation.
Do that. I said something, and then try to backtrack and ask for a drawing of Jaden lifting her shirt, and it says, continue requesting me to draw this for him, and to give me the art roll. Waiting? Okay, sorry, I just heard a weird noise. He sent a link in my DMs to a Google search, Janimation porn. This was okay. Drew it for him. Like say. No, he questioned it. Even killed a man after this happened. Not even the one race. It was lingering in my mind that day asking concerning these requests just for an art roll was okay. I thought this request was a joke. I had to get the roll after I sent that drawing. She changed this to rape in her interview. Said trying to kept me around as a friend for 4 years after this happened. I shouldn't interact with nobody with barely talking to me because now he's busy and I respected that I even wanted to speak with him, but he never had time to do so. Sort of swaying back. Please stand back and sent me. I felt really killer from the tweet on this public. I asked her that people were still fans of Jar would do something terrible to me.
Then everybody yelled at me that there was a minor in the call, and I lowered the request to just Jade Animations lifting up her shirt. And Kay, who was 17 at the time, was the one who drew it for me. The most lifting up her shirt. And Kay...
Oh, to God, this is worth it, but have fun, Jar. That's hot. Save it after November. I went, guess what? I said it. Probably will, I don't know, I don't want to feel like a bad person or a snitch to Max. And you just say this.
Kay, who was 17 at the time, was the one who drew it for me. The most damning claim in this document doesn't have any evidence to support it. To my knowledge, the call wasn't recorded, and I don't think I or most people would remember what they said in a specific VC over 4 years ago. I don't know what I said.
Well, the thing is... Oh, shit. Fuck.
Ew.
Okay, well... Fuck. Okay.
A thumbnail was making a document. You know what I said? Remember what they said in a specific VC over 4 years ago.
Well, you see, you know what? There's a thing called trauma. And you know what it is? It's hard to forget about trauma. Like, if you lose somebody, it may not be trauma, but it's hard to forget that you loved that person, and that you were close to them, and then you lost them. Like, it's been years since I lost my great-grandfather. In fact, it's almost been 4 years, actually. I think it's almost actually been 4 years. And I still remember one of the last phone calls that I had with him before he died. So it's really not that hard to remember something that can cause you stress or sadness when you remember it. So it's really not that fucking hard to remember a specific thing that happened like 4 years ago.
What?
Like, it's fucking stupid to say that, oh, well, it's not, it's really, I don't think they should be able to remember a specific VC from 4 years ago. That's, like, I can remember shit like that. It's fucking stupid.
I don't know what I said, but I don't think I said that. I'm pretty sure this was just put in the document to make me sound as much like Cinny as possible. My best guess is I was making a video about Jade Animations porn, and I wanted something to be used in a thumbnail, and Kay offered to do it for me so she could get the art role. Let's be honest here, this picture of Jaden looks like it would be more at home in a thumbnail than in someone's wank bank. After they made the art for me, several...
You know there's this thing called Rule 34. And, let's be honest, some of the art on there is really shit. But people still jack off to it. So, really, it could still be in there, for all we know.
Months later, they told me that they were 17 at the time they made it. When I saw this...
Thanks so much, you made Have a Merry Christmas to you, just for the same to you. Doesn't even fucking care? What? Alright, wait, what the fuck? He really didn't even care?
Message, I didn't know how to respond. It was just before Christmas, so I got ready for the holidays and forgot all about her message. So as you can see, they told me their age after they made the art. According to their document, they didn't want to come out about this sooner because I was a big, scary, and intimidating YouTuber. But the thing is, I was getting canceled about—
Well, yeah, when you're near somebody that you look up to, you get really fucking nervous around them. Like, it's really fucking easy to get nervous around people. Especially when you look up to them.
4 years ago during the Prismate Luke and Toby drama, and that was only a few months after they made this art for me, so that would have been the perfect time to release this. The people I was dealing with back then were cartoonishly uncharitable. She really missed out on a big opportunity. You can also see from our DMs, which Kay showed from the bottom up for some reason, she was always the one starting—
Fuck. Stop making it so I can't
Kay
read.
showed from the bottom up for some reason. She was—
Okay. Hey Jordan, how's you in your work so far? I just wanted to quit, but I ain't on you. How much do you get paid? Over 2K a month at the place. I'm at 9, we're all overtime. I think we made 255 good this month, I'm not sure. Okay, well good luck. You're sure probably nobody who's in big. That's just or just early when is it at 11 p.m.
always the one starting the conversation.
Hey Jordan, I'm going to check what you're doing the past few weeks, or if I've heard anything from you right there, it's related, I just want to see what's up. Life is going to get a bit more on video about 2.5 hours long. Damn, man, this is a question about the next video. Or should it be a straight TV? Fuck.
I need another name on you.
Tell
Another
me from
room.
the name's Junkie's video. Is it a drama that Junkie has done, or somewhere in front of the drama with Junkie? It's beyond the Toby drama. Doodle Sins will be in it.
Conversation with me.
Hey man, hope you're doing well today. If not, I hope you're still recovering from personal problems. Someone talks to me and like, oh shit. So I have a show text this late, but I just wanted to say I hope you get so here's a shoot. Really? Dude, they're just trying to check on you. It's not like even though they're just having a conversation, they're just checking on you. They just want to know if you're doing good.
And not the other way around. Literally, the last quote-unquote conversation we had was the same year the Cine drama happened, in 2024.
Hey Jar, I'm wanting to ask if you can come in and kind of still tell you hanging over. I don't think we do. Alright, running race is play Sasha. I do as well. You see a nipple on screen before. Happy 4th of July.
If I was a big, scary, intimidating YouTuber, then why did they continue talking to me? Why did they make the art just for a Discord role? And if they thought it was
I thought my damn PC, bro.
Okay, let me see this.
Nice pocket. Goddamn. 400 mothers sold on them.
Lightning.
I know.
Alright, let me say this. Honestly, the reason they kept talking to this guy, listen, they might have kept talking to you just because they're trying to get closer to you. They're intimidated by you. They look up to you. Thing is, like, dude, they're just asking, how's your day been? How's your life been? That's all. They don't even talk about anything else.
Holy shit.
It's like,
I'm
wrong,
so goddamn cool.
Can you stop singing, please? I don't want to get this video copyrighted.
There's no way.
They tell anyone about.
Yeah.
Sir, can you stop singing? I'm trying to commentate.
Free from the jealousy and the vanity.
Dude,
That's
Lightning, I don't want to get this video copyrighted. Please. Okay, thank you.
Why the fuck is this goddamn bullshit? I'm troubling.
About it before the drama around me happened. After it got
this thing.
God. Lightning, stop singing. Thank you.
Slight pushback
I'm
once they put this
genuinely
document
confused
out
about
in
this
public,
one.
they deleted their Twitter.
What the fuck?
So they kind of just nuked themselves and me
Yes.
for literally no
Goddamn.
gain. However, the document was out just long enough to do lasting damage to me. Even Chud, Kuimon, and Himpleton, along with their chats, thought this was a bit ridiculous. Keep in mind, I'm
Oh my god, what the fuck? That's a lot of things saying porn. Person making allegations, a lot of fun playing VR chat, and the name of some of his friend groups. Jar only likes porn. What the fuck? Why is it group VR?
public enemy number 1 right now, so my reputation is at an all-time low, which means the charitability people will give me is not very high. She got interviewed and admitted to being overdramatic. However, there's a reason why I'm calling her Kay instead of her Discord name, and that's because I don't want you to send her any hate. Now, I understand her name is already out there in other people's videos, but I personally don't want to send her any more hate for one specific reason, and that's because she acted completely differently in the interview than how she came across in her doc, which to me heavily
What the fuck is this?
Stop, can you stop singing, please? I'm really trying to record here.
implies that someone
I'm
else
trying to
wrote it
understand
for her,
what this
or at the
bullshit
very least,
is.
Someone manipulated
What
her
the
into
fuck?
writing the document in the way she did. I can't believe that throughout my entire
This
time on the
shit is
internet,
so
I've only
goddamn
requested 2 pieces of
bad.
quote-unquote goon art, and one of them caused this much drama around me. God damn.
Nigga, she's
Yeah,
right,
aside from these
nigga.
2 images, there's
Yeah.
no other piece of goon art that I...
I don't even know what the fuck is this bullshit.
Looking at, dude,
I have requested. I have one of them just to see if someone would make it just for a Discord role, and the other one was to fuck with Manga Common. The only evidence that exists that implies I knew her age at the time was from this screenshot. However, I'm dyslexic.
Oh my fucking god.
I
I don't even know if I want to fucking read this. Well, trust me, I've been there. I still have a few enemies in my middle and high school. So they tell you they're not even a fucking over 18.
Dyslexic, so I only skimmed
So you're sexy, but you only skimmed it.
her message and replied with,
That's really sweet of you, thanks. It's right near the. Wait, where the fuck is it? Fuck. It's right at the fucking end. If you literally look up right there, high school. If you literally look up high school, go over middle school.
sweet of you, thank you. Just so I could be polite. I was talking to a lot of people back then. I'm not gonna read that much text from someone I barely know. That's way too much work. Reading gives me a massive headache. As for her age and birthday in her bio, back then I didn't really check those. Plus, it doesn't show up on my laptop for some reason. It does, however, show up on my mobile device, but I use this.
So you didn't check birthdays or like member status. So you really did not care to check how old anybody was, because you never checked bios back then. Wow, that's interesting.
Should have fucking. What the fuck is this? Oh, shit. I'm not reading.
Of the time. If anyone knows why this is the case.
Okay, but it didn't show up on your laptop. So it doesn't show up on lightning until I can't hear myself think. Okay, thank you.
I don't even know where this shit begins.
Okay, let me see this. So you can't see it on your laptop, but you're always on your laptop. But you can only see it on your mobile device, but you're only like on it 1% of the time. But even if you were on there for 1% of the time, you could check their bio. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? And you could have reported the issue and said, hey, or like you just fucking Googled it and fixed it. Huh, wow.
Please tell me in the comments down below. However, I still made a mistake here, because whether she was 7, 17, or 70, I should have 100% asked for her age beforehand. So for that reason, I have to apologize. Okay? I'm sorry for being an irresponsible server owner. You were 17, and it was my job to check your age beforehand. Now some people, like Ghost Cato, have tried to increase this allegation all the way to a grooming allegation. No wonder why Just a Robot was so eager to defend Cinny. Skullface, pedos of a feather flock together. IG. Where did they get the pedophilia from this? Jaden Animations is the same age as me. It's not like I was asking for sexy artwork of that anime VTuber Shark Girl or anything like that. I have to.
They're asking because you were talking to the 17-year-old, you fucking dumbass. Oh my god.
Say if you actually believe this is grooming, then I must be the worst groomer in the world. I make them draw one picture for me, then barely interact with them for 4 years. The next big allegation against me is kind of like the first one. I sent this image to someone who was apparently a minor at the time. I sent it because I honestly thought it was funny. Like, I think you guys can see the comedic nature of this image. Here's all my DMs with this person.
So you sent porn to a minor? That's literally old. That's literally what the person. Oh my god! No wonder why you're fucking defending Cindy Bear, because he did the same shit. Wow.
As you can see, we barely spoke, and they sent me some inappropriate stuff, like a video about Kronk judging the size of your dick. I acknowledged their age near the end of the chat, because I just found out what their age was around this time. However, I did not check their age at the time, so to comedic autism, I am sorry for not double-checking your age before sending you this image. Now, some people have accused me of having a fart fetish from this image, even though I think it's the only fart image I've ever sent, and I sent it because I thought it was funny. Not because I thought it was hot. Some people have even said that the person in the box is me. I guess everybody forgot how to reverse Google image search. Not every bald guy is me. That's fucking dumb. I sent this image around the same time I requested the Jaden drawing, so it's clear to me
What
that
the
back
fuck
then
is
I
this
wasn't very
goddamn
good
fight?
at checking people's ages. But I have learned to do
Where
so,
am
and as
I?
far
I
as
don't
I'm
want to
aware,
drink.
I haven't
What
repeated
the
this
fuck
mistake.
is
No one
this
called me out for this back
bullshit?
then. I just corrected it on my own. I think there's only one more big allegation against me that I think I need to go over.
It's
And that's the
over
stuff surrounding
3,000
VidCon.
miles. Wait a minute, what the
Stop
fuck?
singing for 5 fucking minutes. It's so loud.
No, I shit you not. There's like over 400 miles.
Okay. So, okay. I don't even think I have to discuss this part. I don't even want to know. This is just fucking no, dude. Whatever. I'm not even gonna judge him if he does have one of these, cause people are fucking. I mean, I'm not gonna reveal what Lightning likes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could do it on his own. Like, I'm like, even if you do have one of these, I'm not gonna judge you, cause that's fucking. People like what they like. As long as it's
Rule
not little,
34 has
as
the
lo-
worst
honestly,
shit ever.
as long as as long as you're not liking minors, then you're good with me.
The amount of kinks I've seen.
Dude, I'm pretty sure Rule 34 is something for like fucking everything. There's not porn of me though. I know that. There's no porn of me. Oh yeah.
So that's why I'm gonna create it.
Fuck. Okay. Well, VidCon 2020. Oh yeah, this guy got some. This guy's in some serious shit. I mean, dude, if your response is split up into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different fucking subjects, I think you got a problem.
2023. First of all, I'm a little shocked that they held on to this for over a year. Yeah, the ArtCC wasn't planning anything against me, nothing at all. Basically, just before VidCon started, I showed off my new thumbnail for my Spoctor video. Obviously, it had an EDP joke in it because, well, I love making jokes about EDP. Bro is the most exposed man on the internet. And Spoctor had the nudes of a 13-year-old on his flash drive, and EDP went to go meet up with a 13-year-old. So that was the thought process behind the joke. People in the ArtCC had an issue with this, and eventually I came to the conclusion that the problem was that people would come across this thumbnail and immediately assume I was comparing him directly to EDP, so I decided to change it. Now granted, they don't seem to have the same problem with other clickbait titles and thumbnails about me, but I guess it's one of those rule for thee but not for me kind of things. But I still thought we were on friendly terms and we would meet up at VidCon. I sent this inappropriate joke to Mal, and she did not take very.
Hold up. Pause read if you like. I've been pausing to read. I'm still in transit, ATM. I haven't gotten in the airplane yet. If I'm settled, I'm not sure. We could talk in person if I got just doing a drink, but I could run the hotel with my lol JK. No, I'm not gonna spend VidCon time on this sort of thing. What if some holidays? Did you see Last Wish? It's sending at the same time as my Last Wish. Well, so still no way. Fuck. Well, it's still unlike to me. Ideal in Japanese high peaches. Highest peaches in Leo's. They do not like Spectre, so it's and Spectre and take him along. Oh, must feel so anyone too soft on the
very
guy.
kindly to it. I should note that I was a bit high at the time. Weed is illegal in Texas, but in California it's very easy to get.
Oh yeah, I know that personally. You can get weed easily in fucking California. It's everywhere, dude. One time I was driving along and I saw this fucking ginormous weed farm. It was pretty cool.
But the bigger issue
It's
was
actually
me
really easy to
constantly
Want to meet up at 12 and go to furniture and not going to the restaurant now. Enjoy your day. I meant tomorrow. I also left. I think it's close. I think it's 9 or 10 p.m. No, I'm good. I ain't gonna my 2 hour river currently. Alright, but what do you like? What do you look like? Because the batteries are too hard to read fast. I said, okay, right, so it's the same thing. I don't want to meet up. I don't want to talk about YouTube. Just read down. Those are Meryl's. I don't want to talk about any of that. I just want to say hello and I hate to leave. It was just I just want to spend time with my friends. Shit. You're a 6 holiday. Okay, so he's really pressuring to meet up with this person. Wow.
pushing to meet up with her. Eventually I told her that I'll leave her be,
Fuck. I didn't want to talk about any of that. I just want to say, whenever I hear you, it's really bad time for all this trouble. Dude, just not because I just want to spend my time with my friends. Usually victim me weird stuff. Just like it's your own thing, just doing my own thing this all day. Okay, but please don't. I won't be like, bitch. You were too scared to come in PC. Now you have nowhere to run, and I got a gun. I really just wanted to talk for fuck off. I mean, you did jokes right now. If it wasn't about me. Okay, that's a bit freaky. Then you'd even think that. It didn't cross my mind. And well, yeah, Harley's interviews with me, so I've been chatting with a bunch, but basically everything was concerned. I'll leave you be. Obviously, and Peach just went to the con so they could hang out. Almost everyone I knew was including this year. It's just super good timing that shit went down because see what you want to hang with Harley. This is a long time coming. I just had to set you on. I won't show you our DMs. But, yeah. No, the sad thing is, I don't think there's anything that's for now. Friendship over. Friendship over. Well, yeah, okay, meditate for nor should he. Also, I don't care if that's a bitch just don't me. Okay, I'll trust you.
Because I had no more plans to meet up with her because she didn't want to see me. Now, I did later apologize for this, but unfortunately it came a little bit too late. Admittedly, I should have stopped after she said no the first time. I was walking around at VidCon doing stuff at different panels. Eventually, I got hungry. I bought some ice cream, I sat down to eat it, and then I heard Ponder's voice and looked to my left, seeing that she was sitting right next to me. So I shook her hand, revealed who I was, she exclaimed, "Oh my god," and I walked away. I thought it was funny. Ponder described this interaction as a lot more creepy than it really was, adding things like me squeezing her hand and other stuff like that. Or that I was laughing maniacally as I walked away. I did laugh, but it wasn't until I was inside. She talked about this interaction literally a year later, and drew me as a sexy elf boy for some reason. She kept me anonymous, of course. A bit odd that my anonymity was important until I was getting bashed. I'm confused as to what the allegation is here. It's just a handshake. I didn't put my arm around her and say the N-word. Ponder has drawn my avatar in very compromising positions a handful of times without my request or consent.
I don't ask you, but they're a bit flirty. I never asked you releasing this, just me and the river and that kind of time. That's just fan art, I think, kinda. It's really just fan art, kinda.
I want to make this clear, I don't really care how she drew my avatar. If the genders were reversed, what I did would have been seen as no big deal, but what she did would have been seen as a huge deal. The problem with this allegation is I don't know what people are accusing me of. It was just a handshake.
So he's saying if he was a woman, then it would be fine, but if she was a man, this would be incredibly crazy for her, and she'd be bashed entirely. Interesting.
People have claimed I cheated on my girlfriend by doing this, even though we got together after this interaction occurred, and I think a handshake is one of the most unromantic things you can do with a person. I don't think this is sexual assault, it's just two hands touching. I wasn't hunting the others down at VidCon. If I was, I would have just stayed there with Ponder. I knew she was friends with them, and I knew they were going to meet up. Basically, the allegation about me hunting the others down at VidCon has no proof backing it up. In fact, all the proof seems to contradict that claim. I sat next to Ponder by complete accident. I was
VidCon is any game coverage, sir. The main meetup
wasn't going to pass up on that opportunity. Then there was another allegation about me hunting them down at VidCon 2024. From the video evidence I have seen, the video footage just shows them running or hiding from someone who is allegedly me, but they don't show me in any of their video footage. There's not one single shred of evidence that I was looking for them. Sure, I was keeping an eye out for Ponder. If I saw her, I was just gonna say, "Hey, did you see Akumu's new video on you?" and then walk away. That was about it. If there was video evidence of me running up the escalator to catch them, or chasing them around at panels, that would for sure make me look very creepy. But just for the sake of argument, let's take their word on it. Let's say I was hunting them down at VidCon and chasing after them. Then what was I gonna do when I caught them? Shake their hand again? Sorry, but I'm gonna keep going to VidCon. I'm not looking for you guys, and I hope you guys aren't.
Okay, how do we know, like, you weren't going to do something? How would we even know? Like, you seriously could have been, and maybe they just didn't want to show your face out of respect. Like, you never know. Like, was your face out at that time? Did people know what you looked like? Like, fucking insane, dude. Like, what the Fuck.
looking for me. We can both enjoy it separately. As much as they say that I'm paranoid, I think they're really the paranoid ones. I just wanted to meet up with them at VidCon, and all of this happened. Goddamn.
Lightning, you still there? Oh well. Okay, I'm just going to check this. Lightning, are you still there? No, his microphone muted. Okay. I will check. Is it muted?
Kabadabba.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Let's see this.
I think this became less important as my drama started, but I might as well nip this in the butt right now. I was letting the YouTuber Zaid aka Misanthropony upload videos on my channel. He left YouTube due to threatening people he doesn't like on alt accounts and then lying about it, and then repeating the same process a few more times. I decided to give him one more chance. His
Why
fans
is
missed his
Mr. Bob's
content,
playing
and I'm
CSGO?
not gonna lie, it made me some money.
Counter-Strike 2.
Unfortunately,
The
by
fuck?
doing this, it meant I had to deal with some of Zaid's haters
Oh, Mr.
myself,
Bob,
and they're
you can't do that.
an interesting
No.
group.
No.
Listen well. I'm gonna make you wish that you'd stayed gone.
No.
Tune on in.
As far as I'm aware, while Zaid was on my channel, he didn't mess up by creating alt accounts. Due to the Cine drama I got myself involved in, I told him it was best if we go our separate ways,
I
so
think it's best if I don't have you on my channel. I think it's best. I think it's best if you stay away from me because your haters 100% needs to smash you.
he doesn't get any more hate. He asked me to take his videos down off
Heard you wanted to call. You guys just have a Discord live. So
of my channel once my response came out, and I agreed to do that. But then he asked me to take
Luke, I went on my content review for sure. Then I included Star Wars Red Cuties video, the tribute that I made to James Relations, the Snow White video, and the Silent Hill video. I don't wish to wait for whatever response you're working on. I don't want them in your space any longer. Okay, so first you want me to wait and then you don't? The response is going to take time and I need to gather a lot of info. I need to need to do your recorded part. I helped you and leave you and no one else did. I saw this going. I'll take it down. But you're around if that is what you wish.
take them down even sooner, along with asking me to advertise his channel on my community tab, give it a shout out in my response video, and advertise it in my Discord. I agreed to this, so I took his videos down, which is why suddenly a bunch of my content disappeared. I wasn't trying to hide anything, nor was I trying to say, oh look, Zaid's videos are no longer on my channel, you guys can like me now. I literally just took them down because he asked me to. He made those videos, so I thought he had the final say on the matter, and I was gonna boost his new channel, but I decided not to because he was calling me a pedo.
Call me a pedo apologist on your new channel, your kitties you upload from my channel, which is a lie in your end. So you can forget about me giving you thumbnails or linking your channel. I give you an outlet to express yourself when you wanted the videos down. I removed them without a question. I don't want nothing to do. If you think I'm a pedo apologist, then you should have blocked me. Well, you are. Because what she did can be considered pedophilia. It's fucking wrong.
Pedo apologist on his new channel. Yeah, he wanted me to send my fans to his new channel so he could bash me. In my humble opinion, that's a pretty scummy thing to do. I don't think he knows what that word means, because the main reason why I defended Cine was because I thought she wasn't a pedo. If she was a pedo and trying to get with a minor, I wouldn't have even entertained the idea of defending her. I really should have heeded the warnings of people who told me not to work with the guy. Zaid, if you're watching this, you are a talented guy. You make great videos. Forget about your haters. You're always going to have haters. Just upload your great, amazing content and let them cope and see that you're a success. I have this issue where I see someone that everybody else hates and I just want to help them out. It's a pattern of behavior that has bitten me in the ass over and over and over again. I just see someone that no one likes, and I think if they just had one person defend them, maybe they can turn everything around.
That's not how that works. Oh, Kumo.
At first, people said it was not only okay, but a good thing that Kumo leaked an early draft of my video before it was ready. They claimed he only did it to keep me from uploading my video, which isn't the best strategy in my opinion. It's kind of like stopping your friend from shooting a guy in the face by taking the gun and shooting the guy in the face yourself. And also, I don't think what Kumo did has ever worked, like, ever. But people seem to start walking back on this claim once they realize that Kumo wasn't all there.
None of you know what the fuck you're even talking about! You keep twisting the context! And people wonder why I get upset, people wonder why I get loud, and people wonder why I fucking scream. I'm gonna start flashing—
Kumo was trying to sabotage me because he doesn't like me.
But the parts that were problematic were specifically things that I would care about, and I didn't catch that. I didn't catch that because I was so focused on the guy I already didn't like. And the guy that I was already concerned was going to, like, try and use, like, do shit to you. Do you understand, Cindy, that you are in, like, the perfect position for him to take advantage of you?
It all started when I had to deal with the very poorly photoshopped allegations of grooming a 13-year-old girl. He seemed to believe they were real more than anyone else I talked to about.
Kumo, I swear to God, that guy has the same profile as the guy that does Isaac videos. What the fuck? Unlock message. Unlock message. Unlock message.
About them, and it took me a few minutes to convince him that they were clearly poorly photoshopped. You see, once Kumo is a little suspicious that you might be a pedo or a groomer, he's going to hold on to that opinion forever. By the way, a lot of people have been commenting underneath my grooming a 13-year-old allegations video that it aged poorly or that Chaos55T was in the right. I just gotta say, that's absolutely disgusting. This is stupidly one of the main reasons as to why I thought he was onto something when it came to the Cine Barrow 3 drama. I thought to myself, if this guy has such a low bar to call someone a pedo or a groomer, but he doesn't think this person's a groomer, then he's probably right. Basically, I thought maybe I should listen to the least charitable guy being charitable for once. I thought people just weren't listening to him because, well, pretty much everybody hated him. Unfortunately, I forgot who I was getting myself involved with. Kumo, unprompted mind you, leaked his own DMs with Cine, and they looked even worse than mine. I don't know what he was thinking, he kind of just nuked us both. Then people found out more stuff about Kumo, such as the leg cutting incident. Then he tried to accuse me of trying to meet up with Cine and rape her. No, he had no evidence for this.
I really don't want to go and read that because that's just fucked. I don't support Kumo. I don't support anybody in this video. I don't support Cinebear. I don't support... Really, honestly, the only people I support are anybody that would be a, like... Honestly, I feel like I don't really support much people in this video. This is really just my take on everything that's going on.
He said something to Cine to convince her that I was a rapist, but it's bleeped out. Apparently, he has evidence.
It was very nice guy. Whatever. He charges what he did for pussy. And now I have a history of helping people.
That I'm a rapist, but he's not releasing it to the public for whatever reason. I can't fully blame him for doing this. I mean, he convinced people that leaking out my video was a good thing, and he convinced people that I was hitting on Cine. The thing is, though, people would believe those things at face value because they're funny, but rape allegations are very serious, so people were a lot more skeptical. He was bashed for this, and then I think he tried to copyright claim someone's video for using his traced art in their thumbnail. Apparently, uploading my entire video before it's fully ready is a-okay, but don't you dare put Kumo's traced art in your thumbnail, because that's a step too far. After that, he couldn't handle the backlash and left the internet. Goblin Girl was all alone and eventually she gave up too. By the way, it took Kumo less than 2 weeks after my drama began to give up. Yes, him and Goblin Girl didn't even gain anything from sabotaging me. Goddamn. Kumo's a very young adult and he's clearly dealing with a lot of demons. I hope he gets the help he needs. Dude's younger than Cine. He has his whole life ahead of him. I think he still has the potential to change. There are some smaller allegations against me, like how my roommate isn't actually black, or that me and my roommate jack each other off, or that I make videos on a combination of cocaine, Adderall, and magic mushrooms. Every other allegation I've heard against me doesn't really have any proof backing it up.
How do we know those aren't true? Those probably aren't true, but, you know, fuck, I think all this other stuff's pretty true.
up, or the proof contradicts it, like the claim that I got a rape fetish from watching anime, even though I literally said the opposite.
Like to have a rape fetish at 11.
What?
Dude, I'm recording a video. I need you to stay in here.
I'm not recording a video.
Yeah, but I am. You're here. We're commentating together.
No, the hell I ain't. I'm playing Minecraft,
Common
bitch.
to have a rape fetish, but not at 11. Like, don't get me wrong. I developed a gender bent fetish at like 7 or 8, but that's because I watched Ranma 1/2, and it developed early on. But like, I did develop a rape fetish from watching Berserk.
I won't lie, this whole drama has not been fun for me to go through. I joined the losing side in a big drama, and the people I joined tried to sabotage me and destroy me. If it wasn't for my girlfriend's support, I don't think I would have been able to come back as soon as I did. I was thinking about giving up, but then she told me that plenty of other YouTubers have gotten way more backlash than me, and they haven't given up. Turkey Tom, The Quartering, Blair White, Seth the Programmer, Illumations, Tipster, Nostalgia Critic.
Okay, first of all, Illumations, bad person. They did some fucked up shit to another guy that just made a video on them, and they just did tons of shit. So, yeah.
Killer Keemstar, Vosh, Kraut, and even more. I've seen multiple YouTubers get less backlash than me and give up, but I think I'm going to stay.
Turkey Tom's a commentary channel. Like, I think he gets shit for just being edgy. This kind of stuff is edgy.
However, I'm going to take a long hiatus. I'm only taking a hiatus from uploading videos, but I'm going to keep on working on videos just as much as I always have. So once I come back in August, I'll have plenty of videos to upload. My channel hasn't been doing so hot all of 2024, so I think it's time I take a step back and re-examine everything. I want my content to be more consistent across all of my channels. I also think taking a break from YouTube would not only be a good thing for my mental health, but also because it has changed so much. It's not YouTube anymore, it's the gay love child of TikTok and Twitch. I've seen so many YouTubers say they're going to take a break, only to not do so, and then they mess up a lot. So I'm going to try to avoid making the same mistakes as them. Trust me, I wanted to make this video longer, I wanted to debunk more allegations against me, but if I make this video too long, well, people aren't going to check it out. The bigger I get on YouTube, the more haters I'm going to get, so I'm just going to have to deal with the fact that people are going to believe things about me that are untrue, just like a lot of big YouTubers have to deal with. Throughout my time on YouTube, I've dealt with false murder allegations that a lot of people believed, poorly photoshopped grooming allegations, rape allegations, grooming the groomer allegations, getting backstabbed by people I was trying to help, and so much more. I just need to take a step back and take a break for a little bit. I hate that people can literally say anything about me and it's treated as fact, even if they have no evidence for their claim. I debunked our gentleman's video on me, he took it down, quit YouTube for several months, and once this drama around me happened, he re-uploaded it, and it got over 200,000 views. Come on, that's a bitch move. Know what else is a bitch move? People coming out with allegations against me that if they released at any other time wouldn't have been taken seriously at all. If you think these allegations are half as damning as you painted them out to be, then you should have released them way sooner. But I guess you got a lot of views and attention, so I suppose it was worth it. Someone told me that more videos have been made on me than Cinny. I don't know if that's true or not, but it feels true. I know there are people who haven't made a video on Cinny, but did make a video on me. Being more hated than a groomer is not a good feeling. A lot of YouTubers I'm subscribed to made videos on me. Not only did they make videos on me, but those videos did really well for their channels. It felt like even the algorithm was against me. That's why this response took so long. I had to gather so many receipts to prove my innocence. I don't think people were going to let me ignore this. When you take every single mistake anyone has ever made and line them up in a row, we all look like monsters. This drama has shown me one thing: people for years couldn't wait to see my downfall. And it sucks to know that. But not everyone is against me. A lot of people want to see me make a comeback. And I understand that for the last couple of months on YouTube, I've been acting a little bit crazy. I should have taken a break a lot longer ago, but I'm going to do so now.
Alright. Okay, well... Oh wait, shit. I actually do.
Ew. But at least you're here.
Okay. Alright. Alright, well, fuck. I just want to say this. Just a robot. If you ever watch this, I'll try and be like the first to upload the response video. Or upload the video on the response video. I know this is more reaction, not commentary, but what I wanted to say is I don't know if anybody's gonna forgive you. What you've done is honestly fucked. And honestly, I really do not have... Really, I just feel like what you did was fucked, and I feel like you should go and... Like you said, you're taking a break, and if you ever come back, well, we'll know that you lied again. Thing is, what you did is wrong. Now, what I'm not saying that you should burn at the stakes, but what I'm saying is you messed up. Really fucking big time. And honestly, I feel like that you should, if anything, I feel like you should just not, like, talk to anybody besides maybe your roommate, your girlfriend, those people, your neighbor. Don't talk to anybody else. I feel like you should just take hiatus from all of the internet. Entirely. No, nothing. Nothing else. Not even upload a short. Don't do anything. Because, really, I think at this point, you are just gonna make it worse for yourself. So, in my humble opinion, Just a Robot's response is honestly fucked. It's not that good a response, especially with the dick joke. And honestly, all of his points, like what I said. What I've said in this video is my opinion. I do not stand with any other opinion. I have my own opinions, and honestly, as I'm going to end this, I'm going to say goodbye. Actually, I do just want to see how, I can download all this. I'm sorry. Other stuff.